What's going on, guys? I'm Franky Gomez, and you got that one movie you want to make a reboot or remake. I'm Franky Gomez, and this movie is Darkcried Reboots. Welcome back to another episode, guys. No movie that's a crappy remake is a slasher film called The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003. So yeah, it's basically like, okay, so it's a remake of, like the original Texas Chainsaw movies. And there's a lot of reboots of remakes of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And yeah. So basically, like with remakes, they try to remake the movie. And with a reboot, basically like trying to change, like do a different like story of it. Like Fantastic Four. The new Fantastic Four movie, that's a reboot. Yeah, big difference between reboots and remakes, but to me they're the same. But anyway, yeah. So basically, okay, it's in the 70s, like the supposed timeline in the movie. Teenagers, yeah, slightly horny, they go into a concert, trying to get to Mexico to go to the concert. They pick up a hitchhiker. And, I think the best option is never pick up hitchhikers just to be safe. I mean, never. Just don't pick up hitchhikers. I'm sorry, but don't. Trust me, you save yourself from being in a horror movie. So, yeah. And they go to a house. Yeah. Apparently, like, I can't remember, like, if the house, like, is registered to the main character. Like, she, like, kind of owns it. Or rented it. So yeah, and then, like, I think in, like, half an hour or an hour into the movie, there's killing. I think half an hour in, like, the first kill, then the rest of the movie, death. So basically, yeah, it's a remake. It's kind of like pretty much copying. The thing is, why I don't like some remakes is they try to they take kind of copying, but not exactly. Like, they take certain key elements. Like, okay, so what they had to keep is, like, the slasher, the other face, and, the story of him. And basically, like, the same plot, like, teenagers, being dumb, and horny, and drunk, and basically comes to kill them. And basically, that's what kind of is, because back then, like, with horror movies, that's what basically is, like, teenagers, like, retarded, yeah. I'd be amazed if someone was, like, I'm not sure if I would survive in a horror movie. But then again, in horror movies, there's a lot of cliches. But, like, in reality, let's face it, reality versus fantasy is, yeah, completely too different. Like, in the movies, like, would you really do that? Like, come on, in reality, we'd be a lot smaller than those drunk, horny teenagers. Slightly. So basically, that's what the premise is of, like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is, dumb teenagers, slasher, and yeah. That's why I don't really like remakes. Like, they're basically trying to remake the movie, that time movie of the original thing, just slightly different. Like, maybe, like, 2 different characters, just to make it, like, original. Yeah. Just some remakes are good, but I just really don't like horror remakes. I mean, I don't really watch that many horror movies. Like this one, I actually watch. It was alright. And you know what? Check the ratings in Rotten Tomato. Those guys, yeah. Check Rotten Tomato. I mean, if you want to see the movie or not, just, in my opinion, don't watch remakes of horror movies. So yeah, this one was directed by Rob Zombie. Surprise, that's his actual last name, but I don't know. So yeah, basically